morning. It is 10:08 on Tea Time Tuesday. Boogie with the Bull Tea Time Tuesday. Morning caffeine. I'm Dave Gould, and you're not. Come to the Dave Goulden profile on Facebook, the Boogie with the Bull page on Facebook. And if you're daring, go to the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel over there and hit that like and subscribe button and come join the fun. If you ever want to share your Boogie with the Bull broadcast off of Facebook, my recommendation is you go to the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel and you share it from there. The Boogie with the Bull live chat is open on the Dave Goulden profile. Come in there and tell me what's going on, what's new and exciting in your life. I don't know, last night before I went to bed, something said, if you can, put something together for around 10 o'clock and just come on. So we can talk politics, we can talk not politics, we can talk anything you want. We can even be funny. The meme today said that I read that if you have sarcasm in your life, it can add 3 years to your life. And if that's true, then I'm going to live forever. And that's probably true. People that are happy and not all wrapped up in the gloom and doom of our lives these days, and are laughing and I was going to say enjoying it, but are laughing and understand that hopefully this will all pass in November when President Trump is elected to his third term, and this time actually gets to sit down back in the White House and do things that he promised to do the first time and didn't quite get it all done because of indictments and bogus trials and this and that. They kept him off the campaign trail and doing everything that he needed to be doing right now, which he still managed to do pretty well. So if you get the invitation or you hear that there is a Trump rally within a reasonable distance to you, you should line up and go. If you get tickets, that's even better. But you should go. Everybody should get to see Donald Trump in person before he's elected president. Then you can remember that, and as he is in person with you while he is president, you can make sure he's doing what he said he was going to do. A couple of things right off the bat. He needs to finish the border wall and start the largest, as he said, deportation of illegal immigrants in the history of this country. It just has to be done now. Why? Because that money needs to be reallocated back to where it came from. It is American taxpayers' money that was donated to the federal government or forced upon us by the federal government to be used to benefit the people of the United States of America. And maybe it is time. It's not maybe it's time. It is time that we start doing it for us. Grocery store prices are still way out of whack. We were out yesterday and we bought 18 eggs. That's a dozen and a half. I did the math in my head. 18 eggs. And this house goes through eggs a lot because everybody needs eggs. There are 5 adults and there are 6 dogs and 3 cats, and everybody in the house in some capacity eats eggs. So, an expensive item that we track. Then we eat a lot of fruit because I like fruit in the morning with my breakfast. Doesn't matter what my breakfast is, I like fruit with it. Go through a lot of bread. Peanut butter and jelly is the standard for me. Although, also things like deli sandwich is good every once in a while. Speaking of food, if there is a Charlie's Firehouse Steak subs near you, Charlie's, in a mall near you, go there. If you get a chance, order the gourmet fries, cheese and bacon, all slathered over your fries. Cheese and bacon. The perfect meal, 24 hours a day. Fries with cheese and bacon on top. They have some other good stuff there, but we stopped for a quick bite yesterday before an toilet in life, and they're actually very good, very, 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 very good. The subs are excellent. The wings are excellent. So, down Charlie's near you. Go in there and help yourself. I don't know where else people are going these days. Everybody says they're not going to McDonald's because prices are just going up and up and up, and the size of the food is going down and down and down and down and down. Don't want to start in on McDonald's this morning, but you don't know what the meat is these days. You don't know what the meat is anywhere you go to, even a place that tells you guaranteed 100% meat. We don't know anymore. The FDA is not doing anything to make sure we're putting good stuff in our bodies. But doing a lot to make sure we're putting bad stuff in our bodies. So just be careful. If you got land, you grow vegetables your own without overloading them with pesticides and all this other crap that you don't want on them. Do it. Do it if you can. Do it if you can. And raise chickens, get eggs if you can. Because every other day it sounds like a chicken egg producing facilities being shut down for bad things. And cows are laughing. And, it's enough to make you just want to turn off the internet and go back to sleep. And you really can't do that, or at least turn off the internet and then come back in a few hours and maybe it'll be different. Hopefully it'll be different, better different than it was when you shut it off. And it probably won't be. It'll probably be worse because it doesn't matter what you do on Facebook. If they don't like it, they're going to nail you for it. And 90 days later, they're still going to nail you for it. And, it's just, a lot of times it's just not worth it anymore. It just really isn't worth it anymore. I really like threads. I go on, I read Charlie Kirk and other good guys. And if you like it, you put a needle in it and rethread it. Set it off, just like you do on X. I'm finding I don't really like X these days unless I'm going in to retweet when they comment on a bunch of the people that I follow or even people that follow me. Other than that, content moderation at X honestly has taken the fun out of posting. Every day I'm seeing that Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus didn't say that they were going to leave the United States if Donald Trump is reelected president. But then it says that Miley Cyrus did say it, but then she recanted it. Well, my thing is, I don't really care if she said it and she recanted it. Oprah and Oprah Windbag and Whoopi Old Turd and all these others said it in 2016, and they're still here. So I doubt very seriously that a lot of people who say they will be leaving if Trump is reelected president in 2024 will in fact actually leave. I hope that as much as it will be, I don't know what the word is, to see it happen, that Rob Reiner does not actually do what he says he's going to do, set himself on fire if Donald Trump is reelected president. Good morning, Mama D. Mama D follows us from the Patriots Lab platform where William Rayfield is connected with us. This is not a normal Boogie with the Bull day. Like I said last night before I went to bed, something that 10 o'clock in the morning, if you can, sit down, have some fun, do a broadcast. What's happening right now with my dementia meds is that we changed a med for cognition that I thought was making me tired all the time to an evening dose and of the extended release. Hopefully, will not uh, keep making myself tired during the day and make me tired when it's bedtime and I can go to sleep. Uh, and hopefully start sleeping through the night again. I'm still having problems where I don't know if I try to remember not to do caffeine at 7 o'clock at night, and I lay down at 9:30, 10:30. I will fall asleep. I have to stop grabbing my phone as soon as I lay down and making sure I do the final thing on Facebook or Threads or X or Truth Social or Streetlock, making sure I shared everything where it needed to go to be a good conservative patriot citizen broadcaster and just close my eyes and let my brain relax and enjoy a night's sleep. I might actually enjoy a night's sleep. Uh, I do want to apologize yesterday on Monday's morning caffeine. Listening through headphones, Randy Rhodes for a while sounded like he was speaking on an AM radio station. Uh, then, when I was watching it without the headphones on, Randy sounded fantastic, and I sounded like I was talking to an AM radio station. So it's coming up on time to replace the Chromebook, but I'm not going to get into that whole dialogue this morning. I just can't decide what I want to replace things with, and if I have to reset up the desk to fit things on the desk, then I'm going to wait a little bit and perhaps buy a different desk and set it up differently. Anyway, good morning, Mama D, Denise, Stella. That's all I'm going to say. Denise, Stella, Mama D. Denise, Stella, Mama D is watching on the Boogie with the Bull live chat on the Dave Goldman profile here on Facebook. You're more than welcome to come in and watch and make your comments. Normally, I send the broadcast out to like 28 groups and hope that they share the fun. I'm going to send this one out. This one, like I said, I didn't have a dedicated plan as to what I was going to do this morning. I am going to kind of have a little bit of fun and go back and read the groups as I send it to you. The Hardcore Conservatives group, we're really trying to get that group to 1,500 members. Good morning. You have it. Red Patriots for America. You have it. Mega News Nation, you've got it. Boogie with the Bull, True Patriot Talk, the group they named the broadcast after. The Red Mega Nation, you have it. The United Media Group Uncensored, you've got it. Conservative Freedom Defenders, our group with Art Miranda. Excuse me, not Art Miranda, Art Sessa. Art Miranda owned Cadillac limousines at a service I managed in California. But Art Sessa is the group owner and admin of Conservative Freedom Defenders, and it's a pleasure to be involved with that group. The World United as One Against Government Overreach, you've got it. I hope the people that are keeping the group active right now, mainly people in Israel and people continues to deal with the conflict with Hamas over in Gaza. Just wish that would go away. Hunt for Freedom in Florida, BB, you've got it. If you don't have the Hunt for Freedom decal on your car and you're in Hunt for Freedom, Florida, let me know. And we'll make sure that you get one. Piss Off Patriots, you've got it. And Broadcasting, you've got it. United Media Group Uncensored, you've got it. Reese McLean's group. Congressional Accountability Committee, you've got it. And let's see, Red State Talk All Stars, you've got it. Red State Talk All Stars was a group that J.J. McCartney put together It was mainly, I think, supposed to be people from Scott Adams' Red State Talk Radio. If they were on Facebook, uh, they could post their broadcast there and hopefully get them shared. And in the latter years, it kind of has become, at least from my doing, a group where people who are citizen broadcasters and in red states are posting their broadcasts. At least that's what I'm trying to get people to do. So if that's you, go over there and join the group. William Rayfield will be here momentarily, so whoops, he's there, and
Oh,
and we will finish. Let's see, Mega One Radio. You've got this morning's broadcast. Never give up, Ryan McCarty's group. You've got it, and got a sense of sarcasm and chit because, like I said this morning, the whole purpose of today's broadcast, if no one joins me, was going to be. Hold on a second. Excuse me, what? Okay, hold on. I got to step up and get a package from. Okay, thank you. Okay. Envelope that I did need. I apologize for having to walk away from the desk. Anyway, good morning, Mr. Ray. What's new and exciting with you?
good morning, brother Dave. Patriots. How's everybody doing this great Tuesday morning? How are you? I'm running a little late. Ooh,
I was running a little late. I last night something hit me before I actually went laid down to go to sleep and said just do a broadcast on Tuesday morning. It's not a broadcast that we would normally do. You never know if it might become one, but
that's the wonderful thing about doing your own thing, Dave. You can
yep,
just,
yep.
decide, hey, I want to do it on a Tuesday and just get up
Do
and get
do
going.
something, but do something from the point of view of there's so much crap going on in the world right now that I want people to kind of understand what's going on, laugh at it a little bit, learn
Right,
from it, learn from it, and get out and do something about it.
right,
Because there are a lot of people that aren't doing anything. There are a lot of people like me who unfortunately use the excuse of dementia and other mental illnesses that will keep us from going out and doing it. And that should never happen. And I promise that as more people go out and are doing things, we'll use the Boogie platform to help get you around the world where you can. I mean, we're using Facebook, and on a good day, they're not bothering us, and we're getting good information out around the world. And we're starting to post broadcasts on True Social when we can. We're starting to post them on X when we can. We're posting them on Street Lock when we can. We're
right.
getting a little bit of response over on Street Lock, which is good. And I'm still on that fence, and anybody who's on Rumble can probably kick me over to the other side of the fence. I'm deciding whether or not it's worth just doing a broadcast, going over to Rumble, opening up my profile, and slapping the YouTube link on it, and just doing that as long as I can. Not because I don't want to pay for it, but I just want to see if Rumble Nation wants Boogie with Bull. But anyway, what's new and exciting in the world, Ray? I don't need to go over my rinse and
Every
repeat.
everything and nothing. Everything and nothing. What's new today? Um, well, Democrats are finally coming after Fannie Willis. Um, so that's a bright spot. They're looking for her to give up and step down. So they're finally starting to come after her full steam ahead. Um, so that's what I look for when your own starts coming for you. Um, what else is going on? And that's taking place in Georgia. Um, Did
You,
you did you have a chance to hear any of that Biden commencement speech that he gave at
no,
Morehouse
no,
University?
I purposely didn't. I purposely didn't watch. And if I had known that it was at Morehouse, I believe at Morehouse there is a fantastic, very well known school of communication. And if it is, if it's that Morehouse, I probably wouldn't have watched because it was just an embarrassment to me to to
Morehouse is the all men, all black male college.
okay,
You
okay,
got Morehouse, which is for all black men, and then you got Spelman, which is right across the way, which is for all black females. These are
okay.
HBCUs.
Yeah.
So
Now,
that's what that is.
what I would hope one day happens, and maybe they're better operating as two, one male, one female, is that they just unite the campuses, and put everyone together.
No, no,
Uh,
that's tradition.
okay,
That's tradition right there.
okay,
So and it's not a bad tradition. That goes
right. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it's a bad tradition. Oprah Winfrey, who I affectionately call Oprah Windbag, Hillary Clinton, and some others, graduated from Wellesley College up in Wellesley, Massachusetts, and for the longest time they were women only. And then uh, went co-ed. I don't know what they did with the dorming situation because all the dorms on campus at that time were female because it was a women's school, but uh, it seems to have worked fairly well for them.
right.
You know, uh, the more people I think you involve in a college, the more you expand your student base within reason. Uh, I think the more people get out of it. You get a staff, you get professors that are open to more things and not necessarily, transgenderism and all of that stuff, which they're teaching at any college that's really a school of indoctrination. But uh, it's time to go back in some forms and take control of the classrooms. You got parents who are spending $125,000 a year now, not to send their kids to an Ivy League school. Forget about what paying to send your kid to an Ivy League school. And if I was sending my kids to some of these colleges, I'd want a refund.
Right, right.
You know?
But other than that, there's a lot of things going on. Um, I'm gonna have a show today. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos because there's so much going on. It
Yeah.
seems like there is a I don't know what to quite call it, but if you haven't been paying attention lately, it seems to be open season on world leaders right now. Just last week, we've had an assassination attempt on the prime minister of Slovakia. I'll be showing the footage of that.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he has regained out of serious condition. They didn't think he was going to make it. And then, of course, everybody's heard of the mysterious helicopter crash with the Iranian president. So we're going to be talking about all of that
Yeah.
this afternoon. I don't know what time. So that's the wonderful
So
thing about
keep
having our platforms.
so
But we'll be talking
keep
about
an
a lot.
open mind. Right. So keep an open mind on Facebook and look for notification from Brother Ray. And if you're not getting notifications from Brother
Well,
Ray, please,
Facebook don't give
please.
notifications. The only way people know you're live
Well, that's
is
what is if they're your friend and they see your notification.
yeah. So
Yeah.
and the way they're
Right.
doing us,
Right.
it,
And
it,
the
it
other
it's hit
idea,
it's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. But yeah,
the other, yeah.
it seems to be open season right now on world leaders. And see, I don't like it because
No.
Trump, he likes to walk up on the rails and shit. He likes to reach out and touch people and get into the crowds and stuff. And so we gotta make sure that they got better, tighter security going
Yeah.
on that. So we'll be talking about
We
that.
we keep
Also,
touching.
what else
We
will
keep
we be talking
touching.
about?
Well, we keep touching upon when Brother Rhodes is with us, and also when others are with us, that if Donald Trump is miraculously, well, I'm speaking now from Randy's point of view, if Brother Trump is in fact reelected president, there's a view or a feeling that something will happen before he gets to the inauguration or at the inauguration, but
I don't
definitely
know.
before he sits down. And I hate the speculation on that, but my part of my brain over the night focused on that for a second, and I was I was at one of my favorite places, sitting down with God and my father. My father was in the coffee business for the last portion of his working life, and I kept asking both of them, what will happen if something happens to Donald Trump before he sits down as president, and how will that affect the United States? And the good thing about it is, I guess, neither one of them gave me an answer. I remember seeing God's hands kind of going, which is the sign to go home and experience it if it's going to happen, or preach that it should never happen. Uh, you know,
Well, I don't know. I right now I'm focused on him winning the presidency right
right.
now.
Well,
So,
right. I'm focused on him winning the presidency.
and he
I'm
might make it all
hoping,
the way through. I
I'm
mean,
hoping, I'm hoping he sits down and does a lot of things that he knows and we know he needs to do. We need to do a massive deportation because, as I started to say in the beginning of today's broadcast, we need to do a massive deportation so that we can hopefully then go into the House and do a full audit of the House and find out where all of this money is hidden. And I'd say hidden money because it's like Nancy Pelosi used to say, if you give us $75 trillion to study why the black speckled frog should be relocated from the swamp that it lives in Florida to the swamp that it should be living in Wyoming, and that money never gets spent, they would just take it and channel it to where they wanted it, because she said once we give money to something, we never take it back, meaning throw it in the general fund and reallocate it. We just take that program, close it down, and send the money to someplace else. And I bet, if we can afford to be sending $65 billion to Ukraine every time Zelensky wants us to do it, as you bring up on broadcast all the time, there's got to be trillions of dollars hiding there.
well, we've just sent $1 billion to Israel, giving them see, and this is the crazy thing. See, this, and we're gonna be talking about this later on in the lab.
Okay.
Um, what I don't understand is you won't give them um missiles to hit strategically so they can eliminate Hamas um without civilian casualties, but then you're going to give them $1 billion for tanks and all this other shit. See, it's just
What are
double
they
talk.
going to do? What
It's
are they
just
going to
double talk.
do? What are they going to do when they send Zelensky $65 billion and tell him it's for this and it's for that, which basically means they expect him to buy it from the United States defense industrial complex. And Zelensky says, screw you, and he goes to
Oh,
Then he goes to Iran, and he buys it from them.
I don't know.
Or China. I don't know.
I don't know if he's backdooring the U.S., taking the money that the U.S. is giving them and buying arms from other places. I think if he was doing it, I think we would hear about it. I think they would be bitching about it.
I think he's washing money. I actually think
we all know it's a
but unfortunately we can't seem to claim, we can't find, sorry to cut you off, Ray, but we can't find, or at least I can't wrap my head around $65 billion came in, and it was dirty when it came in. But Zelensky seems to be like the Swiss. There's no mention of where it goes when it leaves, because obviously there can't be any mention of where it goes.
Is Mama D trying to get into your podcast?
Mama D is watching from the Boogie with the Mole live chat on my profile. Yep.
Mama D says can't get in for some reason.
Oh, what? You want to get on the broadcast, or I don't know?
I guess she does. You might want to send her a link. I mean, that's just what she said in the comment.
Okay.
I'm not sure what her and Mr. Randy is doing this morning.
Well, Mr. Randy may still be sleeping. I thought I mentioned it to him last night. I didn't confirm whether or not he would be there because I wasn't sure I was going to be.
No, not Randy. I'm talking about Mr. Randy, the state's alderman of the Patriots Lab. He is the relative of Mama D. They are best friends of ours. They are.
Right.
I don't know what they would consider themselves. I guess they're family. She is like a
Mama D. If you want to come on, tell me, and I'll send you a. Actually, I will do this. I was going to pull. Wait a minute. No, hold on. That's not right. I'm getting all in the wrong place. There we go. I can pull it there. Put that on the screen, and if you can copy that, people are welcome to come on. If that doesn't work, Mama, I will. I'll send you a link if you want to come on. Let me see if I can do that. Sometimes it will let me do it. Sometimes it won't. So let me try and see if it will.
If you send her the link like you did me in a Messenger.
If we're not friends, it won't let me send it. I have to be a friend with.
You can go to your profile page, go to the search bar, pull her name up, her profile will come up, and then Messenger will come up right next to it. You can either add her as a friend or go straight to Messenger and paste your link into her Messenger.
All right, hold on, let me try to do that.
See, we wait for you, Mama D. It's early. I'm only on my first cup of coffee.
Well, let me try that. Let me try this. I can do it this way. Let me go.
But other than that, basically, what else is going on? Well, all the corrupt cases that they have on Donald Trump. I'll just talk off the cuff while Mr. Globby is doing that. If y'all have noticed, all of the cases against Donald J. Trump are just crumbling to pieces. The Fannie Willis case in Georgia, she's under major investigations. Now she's under senatorial investigation. And now Democrats down in Georgia are calling for her resignation. That's what we want to see. She's done. That case is cooked. And then we have the Letitia James case. For a lot of people that don't know and don't realize, for some reason, that case has been put off indefinitely. Now, why is that? Why have they postponed that case? Well, we just don't know, do we? Is it possible they want to find out what happens after this case here with Alan Bragg, which is crumbling each day? Oh, my goodness. He's going to get acquitted. Donald Trump is going to get acquitted from all these cases. Like I've told everybody.
It can't happen soon enough.
And I don't want all the bandwagon riders to jump on I'm going to remind all those that I told them Donald Trump's going to beat all of these bogus cases, man. All of them. Because that's how it's supposed to turn out. That's how you know it's bad when the mainstream media slowly but surely is gradually giving in to reality that this case is what we knew from the beginning. Bogus, built on nothing.
Okay,
Prosecution.
Mama D, I'm sorry I cut you off. Mama D,
Oh, go
there's
ahead.
a link. There's a link for you on Messenger. If you tap that, follow the instructions, it will bring you into the broadcast. If you,
But I'll probably do a show about two or
yeah,
three. What's
okay.
today? Tuesday? Yeah, I'm in
Today's
no rush.
Tuesday. Yeah.
I'm in no rush.
Otherwise, yeah, join Ray at 2 o'clock. Let me see, what am I doing here?
Yeah, we got
There
so
we
much
are.
stuff to talk about.
Yep, we do. We do. But what else is new and exciting, Brother Ray?
I don't know. You tell me. You got the show. I got a lot here, but I don't want to give it all. I can't keep giving
No,
it
I
all
know.
away.
You can't
But
give
we
it
can
all
talk.
away.
But we can. I mean, we can touch on some stuff. I mean, we've touched on all the Trump cases falling apart.
Yeah,
Um,
they are.
what else?
They are.
We talked about. Um, and these are things I'll be discussing later. Morehouse speech.
Yeah.
You know,
I heard something interesting that a guy who was getting interviewed on Fox with Maria Baratomo. I always say her name wrong. Uh,
Bartoloma.
said that, yeah, he said that he believes that they are basically, for like wording it better, drugging Joe, hyping him up to do a speech or do a public appearance,
They might
and
be.
then the problem that happens is evidently they're not giving him enough, and as it starts to wind down, the real Joe comes out. That's pretty
Well,
much
like
why
like
I
any
don't want to
elderly.
watch I don't want to watch him because it's not worth seeing him pumped up to be Joe and then watch him embarrass himself
Well, like
when. Go
I
ahead.
don't know, like any elderly person, they're gonna have their good days and their bad days. Maybe they give them a little. I don't know what they're giving them, but they got to give them something sometime, probably to amp them up.
Yeah.
Get them a little hype. But it is what it is. I want to see a debate June 27th. I want to see a debate. So it it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be hilarious. No crowd, of course. No audience. Um, See, this is the thing.
See, I
The
don't agree
American
with
the
that.
American people have already made up their mind.
I think there should be an audience, and it should be equally split between Trump supporters and Biden supporters.
No, they
And
don't. They don't want that because see, they Biden don't trust his supporters no more. Biden don't trust his supporters no more, and I don't
well,
blame
that's
him.
his fault. That's his
I don't
fault,
blame
though.
him. See, and that's what's the trick. That's why I get pissed off at my people. Black people, yes, I'm talking to you. Yeah, at times we known to be a little bit over compassionate and just a little bit too forgiving. See, you notice where Joe Biden goes when he needs to go for cover. He's always picking the damn black surroundings, the people that he feel for some reason ain't gonna just. I wish they would have turned on his ass like the crowds normally do when he goes somewhere. See, but hey, it's they
I
wanted to though. They wanted to. And I'm gonna show some clips of some of the young black men from Morehouse having a little locker room talk and a little not locker room talk, but conversations they were having back in the dorms when it was over. Oh yeah, see that's the wonderful thing about going live on your phone and shit. They can tell you what they really feel after the ceremony. So Y'all make sure y'all tune in sometime this afternoon
Yeah, make sure
because it's
y'all
going to be
tune
very
in.
intriguing.
Yeah.
They knew he was coming there to pander. You know, he didn't say one thing of encouragement. How the hell you going to go to a college where these young people are graduating and getting ready to supposedly go off and live the American dream, and you continually to tell them, well, you know you're gonna have to work 10 times harder than everybody else. You know the white man got his foot on your neck. You know you ain't gonna amount to nothing, it's just gonna be too hard. Not one word of hope and prosperity and the goal of achieving the dreams that they went to school for. Man, see, that's one of the things that I'm grateful for. Sometimes ignorance can be so obvious, and it has to be sometimes. It has to be. See, because if it wasn't, if the stupidity and the dumb shit wasn't so obvious, the,
It would. Go
the
ahead.
American people still be confused. But they've
Yep.
made it so damn obvious on how stupid they are and how ignorant they are that we can't help
Yep.
but say we this is some bullshit.
Yep.
This is some bullshit we dealing with. But we
It
gonna
is.
deal with it. We gonna deal
It
with it.
is. It is. And I just, you know, what are they going to do if it's just such a pool of red that I mean, I don't know if it will be a red tsunami. I hope it is, but what are they going to do? What are the Democrats going to do? I mean,
Hey, I tell you what, we it'll Thursday. Trump has a
yep,
rally scheduled in the South Bronx for Thursday. Spanish
okay,
young Spanish guy that's running for he's running for a seat down there. I forgot his name. But he's holding a rally for Trump.
hey,
They're estimating 3,500
uh,
people. We're gonna see how many people actual and factual show up.
all right, Mama D, tell William the actual and factual. It's a pleasure to have you on a Boogie with the Bold broadcast. I'm glad that you watch whenever you do.
I just got in. I have no clue where we're at because I just now got in. I couldn't get
Okay,
audio.
okay.
Good morning, Mama
So
D.
I just been hanging out. A good morning. Of course it's a good morning. I mean, just look out here. Was it a good morning?
Yes, yes.
Looks
Yeah.
like a beautiful morning outside. I'm up in northern Florida. It looks
You see that pretty
beautiful
background?
outside here.
Or you can't hear
But
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I see that
Well,
pretty
we got
background.
you. Yep, yep, yep.
yeah.
So are the people in, let's see,
So
what part of Florida are
there's so
you
much.
in? Yep, we lost her.
Oh,
Yep, let me try it again. Get her
She's
back.
having a bad situation, huh?
There
That
she is.
now,
she's up there in the hills.
now we lost Ray.
No, I'm there.
Now Ray's here.
Mama D's got bad connection up in them
Okay,
hills.
well I don't see him.
Okay, I'm
You don't
sorry.
see the black man on your screen. Let me get into the light.
I'm sorry, the screen was dark. What can I say? No, you did. It went black with a spooling thing in the middle.
Yeah, that's one of those
Yes,
buffering
I
things.
know.
Our internet is being worked on,
Uh,
so I'm
yeah,
used to those
I'm
things
I'm
happening now
having
and then.
trouble this morning too. And
Uh,
been
uh,
Yeah, Mama D's phone connection is not going to have the
I'm
greatest
having trouble
connection.
here, and I know it's not my ears.
No, it's your telephone.
I'm gonna have to
No,
move.
it's your telephone. But I'm glad that you did try to come on and
Where
be a
can
part
I
of the
get the
fun.
best reception? Maybe right here.
Where's the rest of the family?
To see if that helps.
That help?
I don't know. Is it just me or is everybody having trouble?
I love the view behind you.
Usually it's everybody, but we do our best. They're not going to quiet me yet. I still got a few more broadcasts in my head before Facebook gets me silenced. But
Good morning, David.
what is new? What is new and exciting down in the southern part of Florida?
She's in Tennessee.
Oh, I thought it said Florida.
No.
Oh, okay.
She is 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm Tennessee. What's new and exciting? Well,
okay.
Yeah, I'm in the country. My neighbor's an ass. Oh, it's a donkey, actually. There's two of them. It's Thelma and Louise. So I took a close-up picture and I said,
Did you get that RV sold yet?
but what's new? I don't know. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on and having a roof repair and some stuff like that.
Roof repaired. Oh no, I misread it. You're right. It says
I can't seem to stay on here.
It said studied at St. Petersburg, Florida, but lives in Maryville, Tennessee. So you're right. I misread it wrong. One of these days they'll teach me how to read, or make the print big enough that I can read it.
I can't hear everything.
Okay.
Maybe the computer would work better.
Well,
I'm out enjoying the sunshine.
But, Ray, talk to Mama and get some words of wisdom.
What words of wisdom? I got to get ready to jump off. I had a phone call come in.
Oh, okay.
See now,
and then I'm gonna jump back on.
Okay. Now you're back on it. So everybody's here. Let's see. Like I said, it was kind of an impromptu. I didn't really have a plan. I just figured we'd just come on and do it, and see what happened, and before you know it, maybe we might be doing Tuesdays, but as well. But it just seemed to see what we could could happen. Find out what's going on with people around different parts of the the country.
There's not much action around here. I think most of it's overseas.
Yeah. Has Trump had any rallies up around where you are in Tennessee?
Not that I'm aware of. Oh, they'll happen. And we'll go to Georgia too. That's not too. Georgia's not too far for us to go.
No, Georgia's not too far.
No, we hit two of them in Georgia in 2020. And then we hit one in Ohio, Indiana, and Kentucky. And then, of course, we hit all of them all the way to D.C. You know, we hit everything we could.
Yeah.
And while we were there.
Yeah, I'm hoping there'll be one scheduled in the northern part of Florida where we are, but most things happen in the
yeah, that was an experience.
Yeah. Most things happen.
I'd do that one again.
Yeah.
I was going to buy the Freedom wagon, but I blew the engine in it couple of weeks
Uh-oh.
ago.
Uh-oh.
So I don't think it'll be on the road anytime soon. Huh?
Oh. Uh-oh. I said, that, yeah, when you blow the engine, that's a major thing. It doesn't tend to move
I got
once
a
you,
new one though.
yeah. All right, so will you be on the road with that one? Did we freeze? Did we freeze? All right. All right, Mama dear, I guess we will try it again. Getting the phones there, and I'm not sure. Maybe David can give us a reason as to what happened with that. But we just wanted to try it today and see what we can do. Like I said, pay attention to Facebook. You may not see it in the news feed. I mean, in the notifications. You probably see it in the Facebook news feed, I'm sure, or become William Rayfield's friend, and you'll probably catch it there. Up and coming Boogie with Bull morning broadcast. We're going to get David Noir on to come on fairly soon. Probably talk about computers and the politics related to computers, and if you try to run a Republican tablet or a Republican Chromebook plugged into a Democrat uh, internet service, that's probably why you don't get through, especially when it's connected to a leftist socialist Democrat wingnut organization like Facebook. But I got to be nice because if I don't say the right thing, they may take me away. Anyway, let's see. Mama D was here. William Rayfield was here. I'm here. Danny Campbell is here, who's now the reigning champion. Have watched more Boogie with the Bull broadcasts than anybody else in the history of Boogie with the Bull. And let's see, David Novar, David Novar, computer technician, is here and watching. And I think that's it down in the live chat. It's up to anybody who's watching if they want to take this one and pass it around. I pass it around to about 20 groups this morning. And sometimes when there's not a plan and I try to just wing one, it doesn't always stay posted in all of the groups that we send it to. I appreciate that. We're not focused on any one particular thought this morning. Just hoping that America does understand that President Trump is not guilty. I personally, as I had said either yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, with Randy, I think it was on Monday. Yeah, so yesterday, that I personally think that once this is all done, regardless of who wins the 2024 election, if Joe Biden wins the presidential election, the first thing he should do is pardon Donald Trump for everything all these indictments were, because they were used politically to hopefully keep President Trump from running for re-election, and they did not do anything near doing that. Whether the Democrats will go for that or not, I think they should. But by the same token, the Democrats aren't going to go for that. Anybody involved in setting these illegal trials up should be dealt with the same way. It's time to de-weaponize the Department of Justice and return it doing its job to protect the American citizens and not the immigrants that have come into this country and seem to be getting treated better than the citizens do. And that you hear every day, and I apologize for that also. Anyway, it's 11:02. We can kind of wait until 11:30 if there is anything that people in the live chat want to discuss. Otherwise, I'm going to just pull the plug. And I will leave this on my profile. If any admins in any groups that it went into today decide that it's not a normal Boogie with the Bull broadcast and they want to delete it, you're more than welcome too, and I promise that Wednesday mornings will be more in line and more on focus. I couldn't find enough people to jump in on Wednesday. I mean, excuse me, on Tuesday. Uh, and sometimes it's just fun to open it up and let it go. That's our other broadcast, 7 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Boogie with the Bull Thursday night, Tuesday night, and Thursday night live. Uh, we just kind of relax. We do talk politics, we talk everything else, and then we circle back to politics in some form. And it is what it is. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. And that's the beauty of being able to do what I do. When you think you have something to say, you come on. When you think other people have something to say, you come on. And you give them that opportunity to do that. So unless anyone else is watching anywhere on Facebook and wants to come in and join me on broadcast, we'll probably start winding it down, and by 11:30 we'll pull the plug on it. I do want to remind you that Bill Buckler's books, 2020, A Clear Vision for America, and 2020, A Clear Vision for Our Future, and the novel Six Soft Targets are on sale right now. Go to the Bill Buckler Facebook page profile and message him. He will need your address, and he will send you the books along with a receipt for a donation. He is asking a $20 donation for the novel Six Soft Targets. It's a paperback with a big six on the cover. And the hardbound set, 2020, A Clear Vision for America, and 2020, A Clear Vision for Our Future. I believe he's asking $25 for that set. So buy all three books for $45, and he gets them shipped to you as well. So do that. We'll plug a few other things. Randy Rhodes, the genealogist, All Roads Lead to Home. I call him the genealogist of Facebook. He is giving people who watch Boogie with the Bull broadcast and mention that they heard of All Roads Lead to Home genealogy services on a Boogie with the Bull broadcast. Instead of giving you 15 minutes and going back 5 generations, he will give you 60 minutes and go back as far as he can. Once he does that, he'll give you that information, and you need to decide. This is a fee-based obligation. It's $250 a month to get a full month's worth of his time and development. He lives, sleeps, breathes, eats. Everything he does is based on genealogy. This man just loves finding out what he can find out for you about all the generations of your history. So you can go to the All Roads Lead to Home group here on Facebook and take a look around. And you can message him there, or you can go to the Randy Rhodes profile and message him and let him know that you're interested. If you just want the hour free trial, he can do that. And then if he finds information, then maybe you want to think about a more better relationship between you and Randy. Dr. David Rhodes, this is David Rhodes, Dr. David Novar, computer technician. We just kind of throw this one out. You see David in the live chat of Boogie with the Bull broadcast. You can nail him on Messenger with questions that you have pertaining to computer equipment that you have, or maybe even computer equipment that you're looking for, and he will help you make your decisions. He also, in some cases, is a fee-based sponsor of Boogie with the Bull, in the sense that if you tell him something that you want, and usually he can find it for you, and he can find it for you at a better price than you can if you go in and decide to pay like Best Buy's fee for it. So it might serve in your interest to talk to Dr. David Novar, computer technician. And again, we'll get David on because he's a fun person. David and I have video chats every week or so and talk for about 2 hours. And the 2 hours really should just be David on a broadcast with me and Randy on with me and other people that just want to kind of roll up our shirt sleeves and drink coffee and other caffeine and just have a good time doing what we do. That was the purpose of today. Today, the purpose was to just come on and have a little bit of fun. Just take a look at what's going on in the country right now and just kind of laugh and not get not let it get us down too far. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to type on an Android touch screen at the same time I'm trying to speak into a Chromebook, and sometimes the two things are not done very well at the same time. So we did what we could do. We came on, we tried to just have a little bit of fun on an off day, so that's probably why a lot of people didn't see it. If you watch it later, please feel free to put your comments in the live chat, but they will make it through as the broadcasts grow. Let me get back up to this screen for a second, and let's see. Good morning, Griselle. I don't know if it's Chu or Chow. I hate butchering people's names. I really do. I got a chance while I was the news and public affairs director of the college station. I went to work with my all-time favorite news director of a commercial radio station, Gil Hart at KYUU in San Francisco. And I got to sit with him and observe and learn after he had told me that he wasn't going to hire me for the job as a news anchor, mainly because I, being the news and public affairs director of the college station, had all my bad habits that I was used to and were okay over there, and had things that I allowed the college newscasters to do on their shows that he didn't want to infiltrate his news department. And that's very important. So one of the things he said was, when it comes to someone's name, don't mispronounce it. Just either say the first name if you can, and if you're interviewing them or having them on a broadcast, ask them to send you a message that has their name phonetically written out so that you know how to say it right. Because the only thing a person has really in this life is their first and last name. And if you mispronounce it, it just isn't right. Anyway, rambled on that point for a few moments. So, Griselle, a pleasure to have you watching Boogie with the Bull this morning. Dr. David Novar is watching, and the Android on the live chat here on Facebook, obviously upchecked once, and I lost the live chat. I see I can use this one because this one is pretty much automated. I just have to do. Oops, wait a minute. One of these days, we're going to get picked up by a real network, and they're just going to say all the things that you need a live producer to do, we're going to do, and then you just come in and do what you're doing. So, and Andy Ryan Hesselbart, good morning to you. Andy has watched a lot of times. Deborah Cole, I see, is a new person watching. I am going to tell Deborah the same thing that I tell other people. If it says that you're watching, that means that you're on my profile and you're watching, and you're not in the live chat. If you do that, I'm going to see you and I'm going to say, or I'm going to type in good morning to you, because I would rather that you come into the live chat if you have something to share with all of us watching that gets you involved. And I would rather have you involved do that. Oops, I just blew that whole screen off of the monitor. One of these days, after 5 years, I'm going to learn how to do this right. So actually, we didn't. Deborah Cole, Rochelle, and Andy Ryan Hasselbart are watching from outside of the live chat. Like I said, it's not to embarrass you really, or uh, too badly. It's just to let everybody know that you're watching. Just like if you come into the live chat, I will say good morning to you. I want everyone to be a part of the program. The live chats on my profile, the Boogie with the Bull page, and the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel. Those live chats are very important because that tells me that people are watching. If you're watching, I want to know what you're thinking, or if you have something to say, and I'm just yakking insanely about nothing, tell me to shut up and you can talk. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. The morning broadcast, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m., are supposed to be kind of a take on the 6 a.m. morning. You get in your car and you're going to work or whatever you have to do. Morning drive time radio, where everybody's in everybody else's way, and we're all just trying to make sure that everybody has fun doing what we do and watching what we do. And get a little bit more serious. You're in the live chat right now. Deborah Cole, you're in the live chat right now. See? You're in the live chat, and right now you're on the screen. So the only live chat that we monitor on Facebook is the live chat on my profile. So you go and watch the broadcast on my profile. That live chat is monitored. And if you go into the Boogie with the Bull page, sometimes it's monitored and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you'll get that stupid little greeting that tells you that you have to buy stars, and stars allow you to make a comment. We haven't gotten there yet. You have to have 5,000 likes on a page that you link the broadcast to before you can do that. And I'm not worried about ever having 5,000 likes on the Boogie with the Bull page. It's been around for 15 years. It was the first effort that I had when I joined Facebook before I even knew about groups. But we post it there, and there's a live chat there. And then over on the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel, we post it there, and there is a live chat over there. A lot of times you'll be watching a Boogie with the Bull broadcast, and we won't be live on the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel, because that usually means that we're Facebook and meta bashing, and there's really no need for any place else that we post the broadcast to see meta and or Biden bashing or stuff like that. Sometimes there is, but generally when we are live, we will be live on my profile, the Boogie with the Bull page, a million Facebook groups here on Facebook, because we go for 28 usual groups every day and then try to get it into 900,000 more groups while we're live. The Boogie with the Bull YouTube. We're live on X, Facebook's version Twitter's version of Threads. Then we're live over on Streetlock. We're hoping to get people on Streetlock to join the program as members of the Anchor Desk. Anyway, it's just a work in progress. Jerry from the American Rebellion recommended your show highly. Well, Jerry is welcome to come on anytime that Jerry wants to come on. I can be a difficult person to have on as a guest. I interrupt people incessantly. I apologize while I'm interrupting people incessantly for doing so. And sometimes it's not easy for a broadcaster host to keep me controlled without turning my mic off, and sometimes it just happens that I can infuriate the host. But I love Jerry Michaels very much. I respect Jerry Michaels very much. The model for Tuesday night and Thursday night live is the American Rebellion model, a panel along with Jerry talking about politics, and then anything else they tangent into in the course of a broadcast. And Nikki Young, Jerry, Jen Woodruff, who was on our side before, shouldn't have worded it that way, but the broadcast with us was on for a long time. And Robert Lawless, the Minnesota Madman, was on a lot. For me, it just became a little easier to do my two at night, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and try to get Saturday at 10 a.m. going again. And just didn't keep my brain awake for being on with Jerry. But I love Jerry Michaels, and Jerry Michaels is more than welcome to come on to any Boogie with the Bull broadcast, as long as there is not a dedicated purpose for that broadcast and there is no panel. So he's more than welcome to come on, and I promise that I will turn my mic off when I am not talking, and wait for someone to see me moving my lips and tell me to turn my mic back on. It's just I miss some people that have done Boogie with the Bull broadcasts over the years. A lot come and go. Michael Anthony and I started doing them together, so he's welcome on any time. And let's see, I haven't seen Larry Burns from Canada on the Tuesday, Thursday broadcast on. I like knowing that Larry's on, because I'll joke Larry that we're international that night, because not only are we in the United States, we're in Canada. The farthest I know of right now is Dublin, Ireland. Someone watches us every once in a while that I know was a Jerry watcher for a long time. And thanks to the World United as One Against Government Overreach group, a lot of people in Israel are watching us, because one of the big conversations in that group is the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas. And a lot of people on both sides, a lot of people here in the United States that support Israel, and a lot of people in Israel that support Israel and the United States are posting in that group. So the World United as One Against Government Overreach group is open to anyone. It is a public group, but we do use post approval and pre-approval for commenting, because if we don't, then we get a lot of spam in the group. But those discussions make that group a lot of fun. Anyway, while we're thinking about that, our thoughts, prayers, white light, and positive vibrations go to Roland Hatton, our fellow admin in that group, as well as the Red Machination group, and all of our groups, both the United Media Group Uncensored as well. He recently went through prostate surgery yesterday, came out of it very well. I do know that it is a 6-week total recovery, so you may not see Roland around as much, but he promises he will be back. So we appreciate the work that he does, and the work that he will continue to do while he slowly recuperates back to 100%. And that's all I got to say. That Terry Stark from the Red Patriots for America group is on an extended Facebook jail, whatever the hell you want to call it. because Facebook is stupid and they don't believe that the First Amendment of the Constitution on a public forum on the internet supersedes the Facebook community standards and Facebook community standards censorship. I mean, when it's a violation, a true violation of the community standards, and not the community standards being used to censor views that Facebook doesn't like on a public forum, which they're not allowed to do, then it bothers me. So it's going to get tough on conservative patriot groups between now and, I don't know, maybe Labor Day if it doesn't get tough already. And some admins may be put in Facebook jail and not be able to post or comment on posts. Uh, uh, just because Facebook wants to silence people. And I'm just not ready to give up. If they silence me on this account, we can't post Boogie with the Bull broadcasts on Facebook. Then we'll be on the YouTube channel, and we'll be live everywhere else we can be, and the main chat will be on the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel. The main reason we're not there most of the time and sent everywhere else from there is that we just don't have the users. We need 1,000 subscribers who have watched 4,000 hours of Boogie with the Bull broadcast, and considering we do 3-hour-and-a-half broadcasts, it's run up to 2 hours. There's 6 hours right there. 2-hour-and-a-half broadcasts at night. There's 5. There's 11 hours a week. So if we had 1,000 subscribers on the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel, and you watched for all 5 broadcasts 1 week, you meet the criteria, and we'd be there. We're not on Winkin, and it's my fault that we're not on Winkin because I was in bed when I created my Winkin account, and it swears that either my email address is not valid or my password is not valid. And I know that is not the case. So I have to either go in and create a new account and or contact them and see if they can help me figure out what I did. I can use my excuses being on the dementia journey, and sometimes they will help me out, and sometimes they won't. I liked what I saw over there. I just, when I went back to sign in, I was unable to sign in, and I wasn't able to create another account. I will go over there and look. Will we pay to be a broadcaster over on Winkin? I'm not 100% sure yet. The whole idea behind Boogie with the Bull was to land it here on Facebook, grow it here on Facebook, use the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel as long as we could to embed it on other social media networks and where we didn't have to pay to do it, and just keep doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that and doing that, and figured that one day we might get a lot of people watching. And some mornings I think I'm better than I really am doing this. I did this for a living a long time ago, and now I'm just kind of here enjoying it. And I do promise you that one of these days you will tune in and watch, and when dementia kicks in and I will not have any idea what I'm doing. And then at that point, you'll probably get 7 days and 7 nights worth of Boogie with the Bull broadcast. But anyway, let's see. Let me read what Debbie is saying. Deborah says, it happens. I'm trying to sign up through Eventbrite for some events at Texas GOP convention, and it tells me my info is incorrect. Deborah, if you would do me a favor and send me the date of the Texas GOP convention and send me like a paragraph on all of the different events that you're doing and the times I will be more than happy to put that into the Boogie with the Bull. I call it the sponsorship post, where everybody knows we're not trying to get advertisers. We're trying to get sponsors who will donate things that we can give away that will hopefully drive traffic to them and viewers to us because we're giving stuff away. But if you send me a paragraph on each different event, along with the times and maybe where they are, if they're not going to be happening in the hall where the convention is, I will be more than happy to include that throughout the broadcast. And I do that for anybody, do that for anybody. You just try to reach as many people as we can via Facebook and, like I said, YouTube and X and Threads and Streetlock and Rumble. We haven't decided what we're going to do with Rumble yet. I don't know if I'll get in trouble now because I just said when William was on that if we can embed the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel into Rumble for a little bit and see what kind of a reaction we get over on Rumble and maybe do the same over on Winpin, we will try a bunch of different networks and see what luck we have with all of them. We were a small time broadcaster, which is why the name No Budget Broadcasting Company worked. Now we seem to have a little bit of a budget, so we're just kind of looking at what are the best options to keep doing what we do. Let me see. So far, the events are at the convention center. Last time they were all over, but they have us contained this year. Awesome. Very, 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 very good. So send me a list of each day and the time, and even if you know the location within the convention center of where they're going to be, send me a paragraph on each one, and we'll rotate them and get them read in the broadcast. And if I get onto other people's broadcasts, I will attempt to allow me to share it. We will also post it in our 9 groups here on Facebook. Some are mine and some are associated with us. We'll share it in there and slam it into as many other conservative patriot groups, as I call Republicans these days, on Facebook to let people know that that's what's going on. Social media is a great thing. It's a great thing because you can use it to get your point out. You have to deal with the fact that Facebook likes to make it difficult, and they'll say you can't do that in this group, or you can't do that in this group, or you can't put it on your profile, or you can't put it here, and you can't say it there. I don't care. I figure that if I could actually sit down and see all of the community standards violations in 15 years of being here on Facebook, I could probably file a court case for a lot of money and settle for a little bit of money. But it's not about settling for any money. It's really just about making them follow the same rules and regulations that they need to follow, and making sure that the Federal Communications Commission, who has the regulatory authority over the Internet of the United States, starts using it and doing it. Anyway, I think I've reached the end of my rambling. Look for Brother Ray, William Rayfield, in the Facebook news feed. I think he said around 2 o'clock. So look for Brother Ray around 2 o'clock and get the actual factual from Ray. And share that broadcast everywhere on Facebook that you can. Because you need to. There are people out there that know the information and have the right information, and they want to get it to you, and they want you to understand it. Because if you don't, bad things are going to happen on November 5th. And I just don't want to to dwell on that right now. Anyway, hey, double V's for victory. This Boogie with the Bull broadcast is going to come to an end. This is the portion of the broadcast where I look at you and say you have been watching Boogie with the Bull Tea Time Tuesday, the copyrighted presentation of the No Budget Broadcasting Company. Equal airtime is always offered to responsible parties with opposing views. That just means that if you read something in one of the live chats or you heard someone on camera say something, as long as you and that person are willing to both come on camera, you both get an opportunity to explain yourself to each other. And Randy and I and a few other celebrity judges will come in and we'll try to get through it. Probably for entertainment's sake, because as far as I'm concerned, you have a right to say anything you want on a Boogie with the Bull broadcast. Doesn't mean I have to agree with you. You have to agree with me. But you have a right to say anything you want. There are some things, yes, that Facebook will bleep out. There are some things that violate the community standards that are serious violations. And if that happens to you on a Boogie with the Bull broadcast, then that's the way it is. But you can't come in and yell fire in the live chat and think that you're going to get away with it. Anyway, that's what it is. Actually, I'm glad my voice stayed relatively quiet today. If it sounds like I'm talking to you through an AM radio and it didn't affect Brother William and Mama D had internet connection problems of her own, so we all apologize for that. But if my audio quality sounds like I'm talking to your AM one speaker radio over the next few days, just understand that AT&T broadband is working on our internet, and as soon as we get the solution put in, it will be put in, and hopefully we will sound like super caffeinated FM morning jocks just here rambling about anything and having a great time. Anyway, I want to thank you. Let me take a look. I'm going to take a look once before we leave. 79 people who watched Boogie with the Bull today. I'm going to leave this one up. We did send it to groups. I'm going to leave it up. And if they decide to, if the admins and groups decide to leave it up, I appreciate that. If you don't, then I understand. We did touch upon politics. We did have a little bit of human interest. We did do a little bit of everything. Also, if you're watching and you see that you would like to be on a broadcast, and by being on a broadcast, I don't mean you have to be a professional broadcaster or a citizen broadcaster. You just want to come on because you have something you want to say. The rule for the morning is that you let me know by 9 a.m. Eastern, and I will send you a link that you use to get on to the StreamYard studio, and then we all go live at 10 o'clock. Same thing for the evenings. If we're doing an open broadcast, open discussions broadcast, and you want to come on, you need to let me know by 6 p.m. We only have slots for myself and 7 other people. So the first 7 people that let me know, aside from people that need to be on either a 7 p.m. or a 10 a.m. broadcast, the extra slots are up for grabs. And that's about all I have to say. Let's see. So as we near an hour and a half, we did start a little late this morning. So as we near an hour and a half, that means it's time to pull the plug. So double B's for victory in this Boogie with the Bull broadcast is going to come to an end. Double B's for victory in this Boogie with the Bull broadcast did come to an end. And we will see you, tomorrow morning. No, actually, we will see you tonight for an open discussions broadcast. That means anybody and everybody is welcome to be on the broadcast, and anything and everything is welcome to be discussed. Then tomorrow morning, Randy Rhodes and I, hopefully, Rayfield, if he's available, and anyone else that wants to pop on, can do the morning broadcast. Continue the evening broadcast, and then tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Uh, Anybody is welcome to join us because that will be an open discussions, morning caffeine. Thursday night, it's open to anyone and everybody. And Friday morning, I'm not sure, but I believe Friday morning may be either myself, Randy Rhodes, and Bill Buckler for Bill's portion of the program, as well as open discussions in segment 2. Uh, and I'll let you know more about that as I goes along. Friday, if there is a broadcast, it will have to end at 11 a.m. So if you come looking for it at 11:01, it won't be there. It has to end at 11 a.m. because I have things that Donna and I have to do. We're going to be in Daytona Beach. I don't have the full information on the name of the Craft and Vendor Fair, but they expect 2,500 people to be there. And the two best crocheters on planet Earth, as far as I'm concerned, are my wife Donna and our daughter-in-law Angela, and they will be there displaying and selling their projects, which are really awesome stuff. You can go to the Family Treasures Facebook page. Family Treasures Facebook page. It has sort of it has a chicken with a kind of a white background that looks kind of speckled. So that's the right one if you have trouble finding it. If you do have trouble finding the Family Treasures Facebook page, let me know. I will send you the link for no additional charge. Dr. David Navarre says, "Good show, Dave. Have a good day, a great day, my friend." David, I want to get you on. And maybe at the same time we get you on, maybe we can get Craig Peterson on. Dr. Craig Peterson, the child psychologist to the child sitting behind the mic right now, would love to get you on. You still owe me 15 minutes. Matter of fact, I'm going to start charging you by adding a minute for every minute that you don't come on. I think it would be a lot of fun. And maybe sometime you can bring your mother. We were going to do a broadcast that we were going to include David's mother, Dr. Marilyn Peterson, with the Fresh Start program over in Georgia, and talk about that. And maybe we will work that into a Tuesday night, 7 p.m., or a Thursday night, 7 p.m., if Dr. Mother Peterson is available for one of them. I'm glad you dropped by, Deborah. You are welcome to come by anytime you want. And if you're on Wimkin and you're watching Jerry, watching the American Rebellion, please tell him, please, anyone who watches the American Rebellion over on Wimkin, don't make a big deal out of it. You can just tell him that he is more than welcome to come and be a part of a Boogie with the Bull broadcast, and I will do my best to keep my head straight and learn how to turn my microphone off and wait my turn on the American Rebellion from time to time. It really is a great show with a great bunch of guys and gals to be on a broadcast with. So go over to Wimkin and watch it. Go over to Wimkin, subscribe to Wimkin. It's a free subscription if you just want to watch. It's more if you want to be a live streamer over there. But if you just want to watch broadcasts, go over to Wimkin. Everybody on Facebook that ever watched the American Rebellion, and you might have gone over to Rumble and watched the American Rebellion, go over to Wimkin and watch the broadcast, the American Rebellion. And if you are watching it, take the link and share it on Facebook and share it everywhere else you can. Okay? It's hard enough to get views, and you know, we're all trying to do the same thing. And Jerry would probably get 10 times more views than we do. I think we had, like I said a minute ago, 79 people watching live, which is very good, especially for a broadcast that wasn't really planned. 79 plays. So 79 people watch. Thank you for watching And please join us tonight at 7 p.m. on my profile, the Boogie with the Bull page, the Boogie with the Bull YouTube channel. We will connect it live to, like I said, X, Threads, True Social, Streetlock. If I get the problem figured out when Ken and I can get in there and put it on there, I will put it on there. We'll put it everywhere that we can. Anyway, Double Beast Victory. This Boogie with the Bull broadcast is going to come to an end.